Hi guys, it's Sven on the SRS channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at TBLeague Cowgirl, a 1/6 scale action figure. This figure comes in a shipper. You can see the Cowgirl logo in the front. It's the standard grade TBLeague logo on the side there. Made in China, and yeah, all that good stuff. And let me get the box out of the shipper and I'll be right back. Here's the box with some beautiful artwork on the front. Again, it's the Cowgirl logo with a picture of the figure, the TBLeague logo, and some Phison copyright stuff on the front. You also have that same logo on the side there, and on the back the same logo again, and another picture of the figure, and Cowgirl logo on the side. There's also a item number on the bottom here, item number PL 2018 103, and some warnings and stuff on the back here. The box, move in a little bit closer here. The cover on the box have a magnetic flap on both sides that makes it really easy to take off the cover. There's nothing on the inside, but it's all black, so you could potentially use it for a background or something. And on top here we find a piece of foam. TBLeague packed their figures in foam, and that's how it should be done. In the top layer here you have some accessories. I'm gonna take a better look at them, but this is how it comes packed. You can see the body, 2 extra pair of hands, her rifle, elbow pads, 2 revolvers, her hat, a bracelet, and a necklace, the head sculpt. Yeah, I mentioned the hat. Let me remove everything from this layer and we go over to the next one. Hold on. In the second layer we find some more stuff. There's the 2 gun holsters, 2 sleeves, a knife and a sheath, and a rope. And as always, the small bags of candy that you're not supposed to eat. I'll take everything out and I'll be right back. And here are everything that's inside the box. We're gonna start off with the accessories first, and I'm gonna take a look at the hands here. You get a pair of these relaxed gloved hands, nicely sculpted, painted and detailed, as you can see. You get a left and right of those. You also get a left and right trigger hand, gloved, and I seem to have a scratch or something on mine, but nothing that a marker can't fix. nicely detailed. And then you have these elbow pads. You get 2 of them. They attach by hooking this hook into the loop here when you put it on the figure. I'm not gonna bother putting it on, but they are marked. This one is marked left, while the other one is marked right, so you shouldn't be mistaking them. You also get 2 of these revolvers. The trigger doesn't move, but you can cock it, and you can also fold out the barrel. This one is a little bit tricky. Let's see on the other one, if this one, yeah, this one is easier. You can fold it out, but be careful because the barrel can be taken off, and this tiny little piece the barrel attaches on is just pegged in, as you can see. So be careful don't to lose it. But it's a nicely detailed revolver. And you can see the business end of the bullets there and the back. You also get this nicely done bracelet made in plastic or some sort of soft rubber, not too soft but pliable enough, painted with some brass and silver and black all the way around. I also get this necklace piece painted black and some sort of brass or something on the rivets there. And also get this rifle, nicely done, made of plastic. See the details on the back there, nicely dry brushed with some gunmetal on it. As you can see, you can also cock this one. For some reason this piece on top here seems like it's movable. It is movable, but I don't particularly see anything else moving with it. But be careful when you try to move it, because it seems like you can get enough leverage on it to break it off. Other than that, I don't see any other movable parts on it. You also get this hat with the braided piece on it there, nicely done, like I think it's some sort of plastic or something with felt on it, or maybe it's just a material that's been pressed out of it. And that's the hat. you get 2 of these gun holsters with a rubber button that you open, put on the belt and close. And yeah, there's a buckle here too, nicely done. Get left and right on those. You also get these bracers, or what you want to call it, sleeves, left and right. You get a sheath for the knife. You put it on the same way, open the button and put it back on. As well as her knife, painted silver with a black handle, simple knife, as you can see. And get this piece of rope. That is it has a noose on the end there. I'll probably undo it and make a proper one, but it's about yeah, I'd say it's I'd say it's about 3 feet of rope, like this. And of course you get a head sculpt. The head sculpt is in a bubble wrap bag, and it's also covered with this protective plastic piece to keep the hair safe. And she have hazel brown eyes, I think, and nicely sculpted and painted, blonde eyebrows and hair, and there's a little bit of hair painted on the face sculpt itself on both sides. With some curly blonde hair. And you also get the figure. The reason why I saved it for last is because the legs comes wrapped in this plastic, but they go inside the boots. Fresh out of the package, so you have to remove the boots because the ankle peg goes through the corner of this bag, and it's the same for both legs. And just for the sake of not looking at the headless woman, I'm gonna put the head on straight away for now. And it's your sort of standard TBLeague body, straight out of the packaging. She comes with fisted hands, but they're not entirely sculpted shut. If I can get the focus, it's a loose grip. You can sort of open the fingers a little bit on her right hand. Her left hand is designed for holding the knife, a little bit more open. This one for holding the rope, I think. Her bra is some sort of armor piece that they probably put on and glued on, so you can't just take it off without breaking it, as far as I can tell. It has this gunmetal or dark bronze color with some highlights. You got the silver rivets, you got the red gemstone in there, and the rivets goes all the way around. You have her belt, which is a soft piece, and it's probably glued here at the buckle too, so you can't remove it. Her panties are some sort of pleather, as well as the whatever you call this cowboy protective stuff they put on the outside of the jeans. I can also tell there is plastic in here. I'm not even gonna attempt to remove that one. I'm gonna try to stuff it further down there. And the belt, you can see the spare bullets around there with a silver buckle. The pants stuff and the panties are linked together with metal rings, and you also have this tassel stuff running down the side of it, or the panty stuff. The boots are sculpted one piece, nicely painted though. They're beautifully done. The spur can rotate, and yeah, you get rotation and a slight back and forth, not particularly much side to side, but yeah, that's it. I'm going to put the figure or mount everything on the figure, and I'll be right back. Yeah, and about an hour later I finally managed to get all the stuff onto the figure. What I first thought was a bracelet was the armband for the upper arm, and what I thought was elbow pads are actually knee pads. And yeah, just to correct that mistake. What I also did was to undo the noose on the rope and make a proper hang noose right there, and to make the rope piece a little bit more easier to work with, I drenched it in water, dried it up, and then I made the hangman noose. So yeah, what else did I do? Nah, that's just about it. It was a little bit of a struggle to get the knee pads on with the hook things on the back there, because they're pretty small and delicate. I also struggled a little bit trying to get the sleeves on because of the rubber skin or the silicone skin. What else? No, I think it was just about it. So everything is on the figure where it should be, and yeah, let me give you a quick 360 on this pose. As you can see here, and try to get the noose hang a little bit better. There's the figure from the back. I need to fiddle a bit more with the hair though, but this have to do for the sake of the review. But yeah, that's the 360. Let's get in a bit closer here. So if I take the figure off the stand for a second without trying to disturb the pose too much, the hat, if I can focus, more or less simply just rest on top of the head. It doesn't get fixed properly to the head due to the sizer. I don't wanna push it hard on, but yeah, that's about that. She holds the rifle like that, and as you can see, got the gun holsters on, the guns in the holsters. The knife on the back there. Also got the necklace on. It's shaped more or less so that it looks natural, hanging on the neck. And the armpits, you have to remove one of the hands and slide it upwards and squeeze it past the bicep, and it will stay up there. And the sleeves, I think they're intended to go over the glow piece here, like so, according to the picture on the box. But yeah, you can make it look pretty acceptable by manipulating the sleeve and the glow, but most likely it will pop out like it did over here. And yeah, the knee pads are on the figure now, attached by the hook system you can see there. And the one on this side is trying to unhook itself. There, it's properly on. It was a little bit of a fight because it's impossible to separate these tassels and stuff to make it look perfect, so you got to end up with whatever you can manage to get out of it. And starting from the top here, it's a beautiful figure. And if I can turn it slightly without dropping it. Got some dust on it while trying to get everything on. I'll try to remove that before putting it on display. But yeah, here's the back of the figure. You got to be careful with the spurs, they're delicate, so be mindful how you handle the figure when trying to put everything on it. But yeah, that's about it. If I can put it safely back on the stand here. Now, there's one issue I'm having though, but it's not a major one. The bra piece, depending on how you pose the figure, will probably drop down a few times on you. But once you get the desired pose, you can just slide it back up and try to hook it over the breasts. I'm left with the right hand, trigger hand, both relaxed hands, and the knife holding hand. But yeah, this is basically the pose. I'm gonna put the figure in and on my shelf. It's a Western styled cowgirl, and yeah, what can you expect from Faison? And they'll make anything look sexy, so I just had to have this figure for my collection. I'm gonna make a stand or something for her because the figure didn't come with one. While saying that, I'm gonna try to show you guys here under the boots. Hope she don't drop anything, and if I can put some light on it. Under the heels there are ports. That's 6-sided here. I think it's called hexagonal or something, but yeah, you can probably utilize those if you're gonna make a diorama stand or something for the figure. But she will probably stand on her own because of the stability of the boots and the limited ankle articulation. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Go nuts, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. This was the TBLeague Cowgirl 1/6 scale collectible figure, and as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.